I'm Jennifer Brower, and this is my Chapter 7 reflection. Okay, so I wanted to reflect on Chapter 7. Chapter 7 is about motivation. Motivation. Let me tell you, I was very lucky because I had the greatest second and third grade teacher who was the same person, and I cannot tell you but good things about him. His name was Mr. Lloyd. I'm sure I've mentioned him in previous videos. So, let me tell you a couple things that he did to motivate us. When I was I'll first start off with the second grade. When I was in the second grade, Mr. Lloyd would sing songs to help motivate us and to get up and get out and get it moving. So for in second grade, he would sing these songs that he made up, and we loved them. And I have like some copies of them because I was like, can I, when I got older, I was like, can I have your copies of your songs that you used to sing us so I can sing them to my children? Well, my favorite song, we were learning about the Titanic, and overlook my singing voice. But my favorite song that he did to get us up and moving and get involved in what he was doing and what he was trying to teach us about was the Titanic. And he, I don't know if he made up this song or if he got it from somewhere, but I'm gonna sing it for you. It's one of my favorites that he does. So it goes, it was sad, oh so sad. It was sad when that great ship went down. And we would get up and say, hit the bottom and the husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. And so he would do songs like that to get us interested in the topic that he was talking about. And I think it worked because I'm 37 years old and I remember that song just like it was yesterday. And I actually used to sing it to my kids, my little kids, whenever they were little. I mean, my kids when they were little. And they loved it. And he would always sing like the cutest little stuff. And then, just to get us out, get us moving. And also to motivate us, he would write our names on the board, and he would go just to pay attention to us. He would go like the banana fana fofana, and he would say Jennifer Jennifer babenifer fanana fana fofinifer be my mominifer Jennifer, and he would just try to pay attention to all the students. And he was like one of my favorites. Oh my God, I just love him. And I'm still friends with him. I'm best friends with his daughter. We've been best friends since kindergarten. But anyway, so in third grade, okay, he wanted us to get interested in nature. So to motivate us, he would take us on a hike. And we would go in he made a hiking trail in the back of the school that I went to. I went to Sandhills Farm Life. And we would go on the nature trail. So when we would go down the nature trail, he had a name for different trees. One of the trees' names was Peter, Paul, and Mary, and it had like three, kind of looked like this, and it was I don't know, it was like an oak tree or something. But he would say, "Oh, there's Peter, Paul, and Mary," just trying to get us to pay attention and be active and stuff. And this would make me so cringy. His daughter and me were in the same class, and he would catch snakes and then have everybody come and touch them. And oh my gosh, he was just the best. But from having teachers like him, it teaches me how to get my students motivated. Like if they're sitting there and they're bored, I'm gonna bust out with a song. I mean, I'm going to keep them motivated and want to keep learning. At least where they would be like, well, Miss Brower, I'm I'm really sad today and I don't feel like doing any work, and I could be like, hey, well, let's sing a song. I wonder if that will help. And then it might help, it might not help. Or let's do an activity where we make our own story and we'll put our names in it or something like that. And I feel like that will be a pretty good motivation for my students. And like I said in my summary video, I also think that it would be helpful, like if you had children from other cultures, to have a culture day and have everybody participate in it. Not just your grade, but maybe the whole school participate, so everybody feels welcome and diverse. And I think that would be some things that I would do if I had a classroom that needed motivation. Because, I mean, some people may feel like people don't understand them, and it makes them not motivated because they don't feel like people understand them or care about them. But you got to show the students that you do care about them and you care about their education, and you're trying to get them college ready, and you're trying to make them acceptable people to work in the world today, because we need that. And as a teacher, I plan to teach my students to be reliable people, and to, teach them how to, okay, you got to get up, you got to get going in the mornings, you got to be on time. I'm going to do that in my classroom, that's for sure. I'm going to make sure everybody is timely, and then myself too. Well, I'm timely anyway, but as a teacher, I'm going to put a lot of emphasis, be like, well, you got to get this done on time. You can't just be sitting around and not getting it done. And I will remind the students a lot to do that. Well, we could have some reminders also too, like some fun reminders to remind them and motivate them to do their schoolwork. And then, like, for students that are really tough, I probably just send them to Mr. Lloyd. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think it's very good to keep a good positive environment for your classroom. You can't come in the classroom and bring stuff from home in the classroom, like, my kids are being brats and so I'm sad. You got to be like, look, leave that stuff at home. Don't bring it into your classroom, because it's just going to make the kids not want to do their work. So that's what I plan to do when I get my own classroom, to keep my kids motivated. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks.